Hi, I am Dr. Jacob Lauritzen, and this is Read, Write, and Cite, the show where we teach you how to read, write, and cite for your college classes and talk about other things that'll help you to be successful as a college student. I am so grateful that you took the time to watch this, and hope it's worth your while. And this video is it's part of a series on grammar. We're going to be talking about conjunctions. Conjunctions are a part of speech that is incredibly important, so let's get into it. In a previous video, we've talked about nouns and verbs, and now we're going to talk about conjunctions. I've got the definition pulled up here on Google, so we can try to make some sense of it and then explain it from there. All right, so here we go. A conjunction, according to Google, is a word used to connect clauses or sentences or to coordinate words in the same clause. Now, if you're not sure what a clause is or what coordination means, this can be a little bit confusing. So let's talk about it and try and clarify this. All right. In my classes, I explain that most conjunctions are going to fall into one of two categories. You're going to see coordinating conjunctions. There's that word again. Coordinating conjunctions that basically help link things within a sentence. Could be a clause, could be items in a list. They help to coordinate between those things. Then you have subordinating conjunctions that make a group of words, a clause, kind of dependent on the rest of the sentence to complete the thought. So you might see a subordinating conjunction to introduce a sentence or as extra information in the middle or not at the end. That's what subordinating conjunction does. It makes it subordinate or dependent on the rest of the sentence. Let's back up and try and make sense of this one more time. Okay, so if a conjunction, it's the word that connects things in the sentence. Think of it like you're going to see them next to commas or words like, well, you're going to see them connecting things, right? And if you see items in a list, 1, 2, and 3, that and is the conjunction. That's connecting it all. So let's back up and talk about that for a second. Okay, so coordinating conjunctions, there's only 7 of them. And if you want to remember them, just remember fanboys. Fanboys. They're for and nor, but, or, yet, so. If I take too long to say it, I'll forget them all. Okay, fanboys. For and nor, but, or, yet, so. That's all of the coordinating conjunctions. They're going to show up somewhere in the middle of the sentence, and they're going to be connecting a group of words over here and a group of words over here. It may be this group over here is a clause that's being connected with this group of words over here. And that word in the middle, word like and or but, is connecting it. Make sense? That's what they do. Conjunctions are connection words. If you've seen the old Schoolhouse Rock video, it's called Conjunction Junction. It shows how train cars are kind of being pulled together and connecting. That's what conjunctions do, right? Now, coordinating conjunctions pull things together. They connect things here and here, right? Subordinating conjunctions, they start a clause, they start a phrase, and the idea connects it to other parts of the sentence. They're not necessarily like group of words, subordinated conjunction, another group of words. It might be the first word in the sentence. It might be the first word after like a comma or a semicolon or something like that, right? You might see it starting something. And what it does is the group of words that it's with becomes subordinate because the idea is made incomplete. Like we've talked about in previous videos, there's 3 things that you need in every single sentence to make it complete. It needs a subject, something that it's talking about, a verb that enables the description, and a complete thought that finishes the description that's initiated with the verb. A subordinating conjunction is a word like before which suddenly throws a wrench into the mix and makes it so that that thought can't be completed without saying what happened before. So if I give you an example sentence like, before I go to school in the morning, didn't finish the thought, right? Because that word before requires an answer, a second part to answer what happened before. Now, when you're writing it out, you say, before I went to school in the morning, comma, then you would say that. And what follows that would probably be subject, verb, complete thought. You with me so far? Now, sometimes you can also take that group of words, that clause that started, that's going to be extra, and maybe stick it in the middle or stick it at the end, and you're going to separate it with punctuation. This is why commas and other forms of punctuation are often really, really close to conjunctions, because they help with that connecting thing that conjunctions do in a sentence. Okay, so in this video, we were just kind of giving an introductory explanation for what conjunctions are. But when you start looking at them, you're going to see you've got coordinating conjunctions, words like for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so, blah, blah, blah. And then you have subordinating conjunctions, words like before, after, things like that, that kind of set up two parts to the sentence. The thing that's being kind of set up as extra information, and then the answer that's going to come later. So I hope this video was helpful for you. We're going to be explaining a lot more things about grammar in future videos. You can also check out some of the previous videos. There are over 50 videos on the channel that explain things like this to help you read, write, and cite for your college classes. I hope you check them out, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell so you can be notified when new videos come out. And they're coming out a couple times a week. So I hope this was helpful. I'm Dr. Jacob Lauritzen. This is Read, Write, and Cite. I really appreciate you being here. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.